everybody, how's it going? MotoLabDirtBikes.com. We're out here today at Bentley's Motorcycles in Murraysville, Pennsylvania. So check them out online, Bentley'sMotorcycles.com. They have some really great deals on true out-the-door pricing. So you would definitely check them out. Thanks so much, Bentley's, for having us out here today. So we have a stock KTM 250 XCW 2018 and a stock one with a 2-inch lowering kit. Same model, year, and everything. So what we're going to do is compare them both back-to-back for measurements, seat height, ground clearance, and I'm going to show you toe positioning, and give you some sag numbers on where truly everything is, and then I'll be able to sit on the bike and show you with my 31-inch inseam where everything's at. So you're kind of getting an apples-to-apples comparison on each bike. So I know you're not going to be able to see me measure, but you're just going to have to trust that I have the ability to read here. So let's just start with the stock one here. And on the seat height, these guys are about 38 inches. This is untouched, 10 millimeters of preload from the factory. You have a static sag of 32 millimeters, which we verified with our electric sag tool over there, the MoTool Slacker. We're just going to put a visual on there, just do a tape here, right? So, and it's about 38 inches. So what we're going to do is take a measurement on the right here from the ground clearance. And I know it's on a side stand, and this is just to get a general measurement, right? So we can compare. So this is on the weld of the frame right in front of the foot peg. We're about at 13 3/4 of an inch. So write that down. Bear with me here. So when I sit on the bike without any gear in the same position with my calves touching the foot pegs, we measure the sag at roughly 103 millimeters. And you could see that it's just barely the tips of my feet are touching the ground. Hopefully you can see that pretty good there. So that's going to be where the stock bike puts you. And we got some hard data with 38 on the seat and about 13 3/4 on that frame there. So let's just jump on the 2-inch lower bike to give you an idea for that as well. So let's first start off with the seat height measurement. And then we're going to lean it upright, try and get it as level as we can, just eyeballing it, right? And so right there, we're roughly at 36 inches. So I'm going to come around the front here and measure the ground clearance for you guys. So right at the same spot, right at the weld in front of the frame here where it meets the foot peg. We're about 12 3/8 of an inch. So that gives you an idea of what's what. Let me go ahead and jump on the bike so you're going to be able to see as far as where my feet touch the ground. So same positioning on the bike, calves touching the foot pegs right there. And as you can see, with a 31-inch inseam, that the balls of my feet are comfortably resting on the ground. So, and you might ask, well, Rob, what's the sag on this bike? Is it different when you lower a bike? And I'm glad you asked, because that is most definitely the case. In most manufacturers, you're looking for about 35 to 36% of the total amount of travel used for your rider sag. So on the stock one, you're looking at about 110 millimeters, and on the one that's lower 2 inches, which we measured this one, it's going to be roughly 92 millimeters. So 92 millimeters of rider sag. You can see that both balls of my feet are comfortably touching on the ground there. So that gives you a real world kind of apples to apples. You know, there's no trickery or anything being raised or lowered or offset. And one of the best things you're doing by lowering it internally is you're lowering it the correct way. Everything mounts in the stock location, maintain your performance and handling characteristics, which really gives you a nice blend of balance, rather, of suspension performance and keeping some of that ground clearance too. So what we'd like you to do is head on over to MotoLabDirtBikes.com and fill out our free, super easy to use online request form. Just gives you all the bits and details on your riding style, who you are, what kind of bike you have, and then how much you weigh with and without gear. Please take the time to do that. Really helps out big time. So we're going to try to give you the best suggestion possible. And also, We custom lower most makes and models, 2007 and newer. Feel free to reach out to us and either email and or just fill out the request form. This way we'll have all your data there, and then we could get back to you as soon as possible. So thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for Bentley'sMotorcycles.com for hooking it up today, and hope everyone has a great week out there.